Hi guys. Okay, I'm just gonna apologize now. Sorry, but this is horrible, like horrible quality, because it's a Mac, and so I felt like telling a story, and nobody would listen to me. My sisters would not listen to me. My mom would not listen to me, probably because they had already heard it. But I wanted to tell it again, so now I'm going to tell you. But first I want to talk about Vampire Diaries, obviously. But, well, like what I think on it. I think that last season was much better, but I'm really hoping that it doesn't turn into a Gossip Girl, turn into it, like after season 3, like going downhill, and, like, I guess the only reason I watched it was in hope of Chuck and Blair, which they still have not given me, but I liked the episodes, but they weren't as good as, like, we expected them to be, but the parts that, like, were good, I really liked them, like, the Delana scenes. I don't know, like, how I would like the 2 new episodes, like, without them. Like, so that's why I'm like, all like, oh yeah, did you see that scene? Oh yeah, I did, it was awesome, you know? But, I really like the, scene, like, the little parallel between season 2, episode 8, and then last night's, or Thursday, Friday for some people, episode night, and then I liked that. And then also I'm confused about one thing, which nobody seems, like, people kind of like ignore me when I say it, probably because they don't watch the show, but when the last episode, when Stefan, oh yeah, spoilers by the way, I forgot to say that, spoilers, when Stefan got bit by the werewolf, which was kind of like a repeat of what happened to Damon, and then Klaus eventually cured him, but, like, it was kind of weird because he was upset about all of his other, like, all of the werewolves dying and, like, not working out the way he wanted them to work out with the whole hybrid thing. So then when he gave him the blood, it didn't look like he actually cured him or whatever, because he had his hand cut, and when he bit into it, and there's a lot of blood for just like, your hand. Like, see, I don't think there's that much blood for that, and there was so much green. I think that he turned around before he gave it to him, so he just, like, when he gave it to him, he just bit into it, and I think that was, like, one of the people's hearts or something, because he turned around, and, like, it seemed like he grabbed something, and he kind of, like, I'm sorry, I forgot. It, like, didn't seem like he was actually cured, because even though he never even looked sick, but, like, we never saw the bite, like, heal, so, I don't know. And then also, I think he knows that Elena isn't dead, which he obviously was going to catch on to that. I didn't really think of that, but yeah, he probably will. But hopefully it's not the same whole thing of, oh, we need to hide Elena for the whole season. And then also, I think they need to focus more on the other characters besides just Klaus. Like, all the spoilers lately, they've been like, oh, Klaus this, Klaus that. This is not the Klaus Diaries, okay? I don't know, I just want to see more to the story. Like, it doesn't feel like we've really moved on from the story. But I guess that's how, like, they start off every season. Like, season 1, the story didn't really go anywhere. And same with season 2, like, nothing really happened until, like, towards, like, episode 4, 5, 6. You know, that's when we really found out something. Like, right now, all that we've learned that's new is that Klaus can reproduce, which is kind of weird. And and also, I can't really think of anything else. And where is Catherine and Bonnie? I don't really like her. But, yeah, where are they? The whole Jeremy, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get high again. Oh yeah, that sounds cool. Like, season 1 all over again. I made a list, you see, because I always forget what I'm going to talk about. So now on to my story. Today, or no, Thursday, no, Friday. Yeah, Friday. No, it was Thursday. I'm sorry, it was Thursday. The reason why I look forward to Thursday is because cookies and then vampire days, but then the episode, it wasn't as good, so I'm like, no! Okay, but now on to my story. So, we went to the doctor's, right? And, my dad, he's kind of just like, get me out of here. Like, he really didn't want to be there. And, like, it was a new doctor, so she was asking me all these questions. And then, my dad, he's just like, do I have to be here for this? And then the doctor's like, no, I guess not. And so then he just like left. And then later, she's like, would you like a flu shot today? So of course I said no thanks. And then I came home and I told my mom about that. And then she's like, why'd you say no? And I'm like, if someone asked you, hey, would you like to get shot today? What do you say? Yes, of course, I would love to. No, you're gonna say no, or no thanks. And then the next day my sisters went to the doctor, and then the same thing happened. My dad, he's just like, can I leave now? And they're like, sure. And then my sister, when I asked them, they're both just like, no thank you. And then we told my mom, and then my mom was all upset. She's like, why'd you say no? And just like, if you were like 16 or 13 and they said, would you like a shot today? You'd say no too. And I just thought that was funny. Last week it was homecoming week, and it was really funny because like everybody dressed up. Like for one of the days it was like character day, and everybody dressed like up as like a character. Okay, so Monday it was pajama day. Then Tuesday it was Generation Day, so I dressed up as 80s, or no, it wasn't Generation Day, it was Decade Day, and I dressed up as 80s, other people dressed up as like 50s, then some people who are just lazy and didn't dress up, they're like, oh, I dressed up in this decade, oh, you look incredible. And then also, then Wednesday it was Generation Day, which no one really understood because they thought that it'd be like Decade Day, but no, it was like, you know, generations like the 90s, how they dressed and stuff, or no, it wasn't like that. It was like, I actually kind of confused. Oh no, now I remember what it is. Ninth graders, so aka like ninth graders, they dressed up as babies. Then sophomores, they dressed up as like little kids, and then juniors, they dressed up as working people, you know, like with the suits and stuff. And then the seniors, they were supposed to dress up as old people, but they didn't really want to do that, and so they're in charge of everything. So then they changed it to they dressed up as Harry Potter. There's this kid, he looks exactly like him. It was like crazy. And it's like, oh my god, and I secretly took a picture of him with my phone. And then Friday, yeah, no, that was, next day was Thursday, and then people dressed up as, I forgot, oh yeah, they dressed up as like, it was your favorite hero day, but basically it was just a character day, and everyone dressed up as characters. It was so funny, because this one kid, he dressed up as SpongeBob, and then he like looked exactly like him, but not a SpongeBob costume. He wore like the white shirt, and then the tie, and then the brown shorts. Of course they went square, and then he also had like the same like little shoes that he would also wear, and then he had a spatula in his pocket that he just took from his house, just randomly. And they went in there. He went into... I had math with him, and then he just, like... There was a fly, like, flying around, and then, the fly, it, like, landed near him, and so then he gets his spatula, and he's just like, psh, and then everybody looks at him weird. He's like, they're like, and he's like, oh, well, I don't think we... He's like, oh, well, it's okay. I just found this in my house. And then later in class, I'm like, wait, so you just found that around your house? And I'm like, don't you use it? And he's like, well, I don't know, but we're not going to use it anymore. I'm like, you're crazy. Like, you're literally crazy. And then, oh yeah, Friday, I can't remember what Friday was. Oh yeah, it was color block day. Nobody did that, because, like, you dress in, like, all one color. No, I don't want to be walking around like a crayon. No, thank you. And then, one more thing. Oh, yeah, it was Friday, and I was in my computer class, or broadcasting, which is so much fun, because I found this friend who's, like, obsessed with everything like me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we complete each other, okay? And then, it was funny because, like, I finally got my Pottermore email the other day, and, like, guess who got their Pottermore email? This girl! Guess who's excited? This girl! And then, it was just really funny. And then she's, like, showing me how to do everything, because I was, like, so confused. And, like, my teacher, he came by, and he's like, is that schoolwork? And I'm like, doesn't it look like schoolwork? And I was like, duh. Because it's like, every time I used to, like, switch over to it, because I'm usually, like, on Tumblr during that class period, and I'm supposed to be doing his weird little worksheets, which I never do. And then he's always like, you need to be doing schoolwork, and I'll be like, okay, and then he'll just walk away and be like, click, I'm like, oh my god, reblog. It's so fun. And then today we went shopping because I have to get glasses, because I guess my eyes don't see together. Like, I guess this eye, my left eye, it doesn't see as good as this eye, I guess. So I think I have to get, like, reading glasses or something. And I was talking to my mom, and I was being, like, I don't even know, I was just, like, acting so weird. And so then I was, like, taking pictures, and then her and my sisters, they were just, like, looking at me so weird. And then I'm like, you should totally have this picture as your background for your phone. And here, I'll show it to you. I'm sorry, I'm trying to... There, now you can see it. Yeah, that's it. And then she said I look like a cartoon. I'm like, you're mean. And then also, this... oh yeah, shoutouts, because this time I actually made a list so that I don't forget anyone, and if I did, I'm incredibly sorry, and I feel terribly horrible, okay? So, number 1 is to Ellie, and number 2 is to Bethy, 3 is to Sersha, and then 4 is to Beth, and 5 is to Comfort, and then 6 is to Bella, and then 7 is to Andrea, and then 8 is to Olivia, and 9 is to Sarah, and then 10 is to Sarah, and then 11 is to Jen, and then 12 is to Jessica, and 13 is to Kara. Okay, and also, guys, Ellie, she has gotten, like, 2 strikes already. She could sub her flip account and the other account. So, yeah, the links will be down there in the description box. Bye.